everybody, this is Chase Iron the Dwarf, and today we're back on the Juxcraft server, and I'm just gonna run around spawn and look around, by the way, but one thing I do wanna talk about is, I wanna talk about how Comic-Con Ohio was, because yesterday, as of recording this, I was in attendance, and that was on Saturday, November 1st, and I had the Juxcraft panel there, which was supposed to be me, originally planned on being me, Austin, and Reed. But Austin and Reed couldn't make it, unfortunately, so I had to go it alone, and in all honesty, I think it went pretty good. I talked to some of the people who were in attendance afterward, and they seemed to enjoy it. So, hey, what can I do? But, I do admit, I was a tad bit nervous, because I was doing it alone. I was on the panel all by myself. It was all by myself, and I wasn't planning on that. I had to the night before. I had to get. I found out when I realized that I was gonna be on it alone. I got a bunch of note cards together, and I started writing down things that I wanted to go over, and so when I get there. I get up at about 7:30 in the morning, and I leave my house at about 8, and I leave my house around 8:30 and go up, because I only live an hour away from Columbus, Ohio, which is where the convention was. Oh, I broke a carrot. But yeah, so when I got there, I went up with some friends of mine IRL, and my IRL. Oddly enough, my IRL friends, they knew I was going to be on a panel, and they didn't go watch it. They were like, oh, well, I think we're just gonna wander around the convention a bit. So, like, that's fine. We just met up afterward. But I go over to the panel area about 11-ish. I didn't know where I was in Ballroom 1, and I didn't know entirely where the programming areas were, because on my little map, it was just inside the convention area itself. And so upon my arrival, I found one of the staff members. I was like, hey, can you point me in the right direction to Ballroom 1? So they pointed me in the right direction. I went there. I found the room labeled Ballroom 1, and I went in. And I saw one of the staff members there. I was like, hey, can you get me set up here? Can you get me out here? Am I in the right place? And like, oh yeah, this is Ballroom 1, and then I was like, okay, good, because lag. That's fine. They're like, okay, good, because I'm the panelist. And suddenly their expressions just changed. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you are most definitely in the right place. Here, follow me. We'll get you set up. It was very professional the way they did it. I had this big old stage. And they had their Wizard World background, so it really felt like a full-on media setting. It was pretty cool. I took a selfie when I was up there with the microphone set up and all. And if you want to find that, that's on my Twitter, which is at Chase Iron Dwarf. And so yeah, because I was so nervous, I ended up going through my note cards faster than I anticipated, because I had 45 minutes, and by me doing that, I ended up I only went through my cards in about 15, except my last one, because that's how that was my closing. So, so then I just flat out told everybody there, and I'm sorry, I'm not the best at speaking. I was expecting more people. And they actually all respected that pretty much. And I talked to one of the people afterward, and thank God the lag stopped. I talked to one of the people who were watching afterward, and they were like, oh yeah, I was really feeling it for you. Because I asked them, hey, what did you think? Because I honestly didn't think it was too good myself. I thought I could have done much better. And they were like, oh yeah, I went pretty good. This was the guy's response. I have no idea what his name was, but he seemed like a cool guy. Yes, and if you're watching, And if this person happens to be watching, if you are the guy who had the kids with the Batman shirts, yes, I'm talking to you. I appreciate you, Mr. whatever your name is, who had children in the Batman suits. Well, not Batman suits, Batman shirts, but you know who you are. You know who you are. So yeah, that actually made me feel a lot better. So, in all, I ended up taking questions from the audience most of the time, and that is how I made it through it. And I think, I think because it was me alone, that just taking questions from the audience was a lot better of a life choice for me personally. Because I can do that all day. I can take questions and answer them all day. I might take a minute or so figuring out the answer to something every once in a while, but I honestly think that was a better way for me to let people know what they wanted to know, rather than I gave the basic information. I talked about Jux for Bucks. I talked about how people could join the server if they wanted to apply. And that's no guarantee on getting into the server, but is the way to get on the server currently. I have a couple of videos I wanted to make after hearing the people at the panel. I want to make a tutorial on how to make a lava wall. It sounds very basic, but there was literally a question someone asked me, was how do you make a lava wall, and I tried to explain it. And then I thought, you know what, maybe I'll make a tutorial. So I thought that'd be a good idea. And if you want to watch me make a lava wall, stay tuned. I will do that when I have the time to get around to doing that. But as for right now, I just want to talk about the convention and I got my own official nameplate. It was really cool. I honestly think that plastic nameplate was pretty cool. It's so subtle, but I kept it. I brought it home, and there was another one there, cause mine had the thing is, it was first and last names. I honestly never, actually no, I take that back. I have used my last name in my Minecraft, because my Minecraft account is, well, that. Chase Ward. So I had so my nameplate just said Chase Ward. It had the Wizard World insignia and a logo for, what was this place called? What was this thing called? It started with an F. I forget. I could go check it, and it's in my room, the nameplate. But they had one for Reed there, because Reed thought it was going originally, and then he couldn't. But so they had a nameplate set up for him. They didn't have one set up for Austin, because we found out a lot sooner than Reed, that he wasn't going to be able to make it. But unlike mine, which was Chase Ward, Reed's went Deal Reed. They put his last name first. I think that the reason for that was probably a mistake whenever Tommy signed it up. Tommy must have put his last name in first or something, got mixed along the line. Nothing against anybody here, I just thought it was funny. Oh, and I kept Reed's name tag too. So Reed, if you ever watch this video and you want your name tag, let me know, and I will I'll try to send it to you in the mail. Or maybe even hand deliver it, because you only live like an hour away from me. It's not that big of a deal. It's dark. All in all, I think the goal, what I managed to do, I think that we might get to more followers on Juxcraft. I think I did a good enough job, and to me, that is what is more important. Well, not the whole followers to Juxcraft thing. Even that is important, but the most important thing was that I would have to say, just getting to meet people who wanted to hear from me. I thought that was really cool, because I think it was about the same amount of people in the audience as there was for the Too Many Games panel, But the difference between this one and the Too Many Games panel, this is pretty neat, was that in the audience at Too Many Games, about half the audience was the family of us Juxcrafters who were there. Whereas at Comic-Con, my mom didn't even go. My parents didn't go. I went with friends, IRL, and my IRL friends didn't even watch the panel. So it was just me and about 50 people I'd never met in my life. Or, yeah. Not that I'd met the other Juxcrafters' parents in their lives, but that's their parents. They've known them all their lives. So it's people who completely had no idea what Juxcraft was. And I got the privilege of being able to talk to them. Oh, and my air conditioner is going off. Yay! That's just what I needed. But anyway, after the panel, I went around. I met back up with my friends, and we went over to. And we just walked around the convention. I bought some stuff. I got Cards Against Humanity, which I think I'm instantly the life of the party now. I'm gonna play that with some of my friends at some point. If you are not, what's the word? Oh, this is really cool. Whose place is this? I think this is CTM guy, whatever his name is. I forget what his YouTube is. Lemon Ice. I think this is Lemon's place. None is allowed to use this farm except for the following people. Diamond Matt Simo. Pay 1 gold block. Do you have use for your life? 1 gold block to have use for life on this. It's a tempting offer, but doesn't take much effort to make a massive wheat farm, so I'm not gonna. Sorry, buddy, I'm not gonna take you up on your offer there, but thank you for it. But let's see. I think I need to wrap this up. One thing I do want to. Okay, one thing that people asked that got my attention a little more was that someone asked when I make a Let's Play if I would have like a set time I want to make videos. And that got me thinking, because personally I haven't had that, and this is literally what I told the guy. I personally just record what I can, and if I find things boring, I'll get rid of it. But I would... What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for here? I kind of think I might want to do that. Because it's a really cool idea, and I know people who do YouTube, who focus a lot on YouTube, do that. Just so they keep the viewers interested for the amount of time that they are more willing to give. So I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you want me to do about that. If there's a set time, if there's like about a certain amount of time you want me to make my videos, and say you want me to make 20-minute videos, okay, let me know. If you want me to keep making 20-minute videos, tell me, by all means. I am open to criticism like that. I mean, if you're just gonna go in the comments and say, "You suck, go die in a hole," no, that's not something I'm going to listen to. But if there's anything you think I can do better, by all means, let me know. Because I want to improve for you guys. And the fact that I'm sitting at, like, I think I'm at 91 subscribers now. I was at 90 before the panel at Comic-Con. And I really thought to myself, you don't need that many subscribers to go places. I spoke at a panel all by myself, run by Wizard World of all places, of all companies. And I only had 90 subscribers. And to me, that was just mind-blowing. But, I think that's all I have to say about that for now. If you have any personal questions for me, let me know in the comments, or let me know on Twitter. And I will try and get back around to them. If there's anything you want me to... if there's any topics you want me to cover in the future, like topic videos. I've never been one for topic videos. But if there's something you want me to talk about and share my opinion on in a video, let me know, and I will see what I can do. But I think this is gonna be it for this video. Sorry I didn't accomplish anything, but I just wanted to talk about all that lovely jazz at Ohio Comic-Con. And so, yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.